Hey there, traders. What's going on? Jamie Setley here. It is December 9th, 2020, day before ECB. So, wanted to take a look at Euro prior to this and just point out a few things. One, we are trading at a pretty big level based on the line from the 2011 and 2014 highs. Okay, we've traded into that upper parallel of this channel. You can see the lower parallel when extended from the 2010 low actually captures big lows, big support from 2015 and 2017, late 2016, early 2017. And then the center line, more or less, is kind of where we launched from back in March. Okay, so let's go a little shorter term. Can look at a 4-hour chart here. And what I wanted to point out was what I'm looking at tomorrow levels wise. Okay. All right. So remember those old highs from August and September 1? Those highs are 1965 and 120.11. Those prices intersect channel lines within this latest channel. I'm actually drawing the channel from the low on, I guess, November 2nd instead of that spike low on the 3rd, I guess technically the 4th. This was the election right here, presidential election. You can see that the upper parallel did capture the high. So the big move or the big test for this, latest move up is going to be the lower parallel, which is about 119.65 and is that old high. So that is the big level I'm looking at. What's interesting is the fact that on Friday we had what I call a volume reversal. It was a 2-day volume reversal wherein you get a big move higher on large volume, and then the next day is a move lower on large volume. So there's different inputs. The requirements for the bars that you're seeing on this chart means it occurred from a 2-year high, at least a 2-year high, or in the case of a blue bar, at least a 2-year low. All right. And then the volume requirements are 30% above the 20-day average of volume for both the up day and the down day. All right. Since inception of the euro, right, we have one here, which again was Friday. We had a couple back here. This was the 2018 high. We had one on the day of the high. And other than that, the only other bearish signals that we've had were March 18th, 2008, excuse me. That more or less kind of started the topping process, if you will, that didn't resolve until July of that year. However, it, indicated something else was happening other than that big uptrend. And the only other instance we had was actually back in 2004, which was January 04, which was a decent high, right? We went from 145 or so down to 135. So 10 big figures on the downside after this. I will say I do believe that the euro is in a longer term uptrend. This is a tactical play being bearish the dollar at these levels. And yeah, that's about it. So again, ECB tomorrow. Let's see what happens. The big levels I'm watching again are going to be 2011. This is more for the event, right? 1965 and resistance. I'd want to see probably around 120, 130. The week open is 2132, and simply a line off the recent highs gets you that level around ECB. So that's it. Again, Jamie Setley here signing off, and good luck.